definitely not motivated today to work out. Oh, yesterday's chest workout. I didn't bring that one. I just couldn't. Um, not a possibility yesterday. He's back. In-laws are in town. In-law. People down. Put people down. As many people. My sister-in-law and nothing crazy. Nice having people over, but it's always great to just yourself. Check out this light. Oh my god, this light is ugly light. I don't like. It's fluorescent. Ugly. Very ugly. That off. There's way I can dim that. Anywho, I whisper. I'm pretty sure they can't fucking be rude. Pretty sure they can't. It's a lot warmer this morning. Definitely should be feeling that chest workout yesterday. My hamstrings too. So yeah, it's where I can stream it. Just getting warmed up. El Pro, what's up, man? We're just warming up for our workout. We got chest. I mean, not chest. We have our back and shoulders today, and some hamstrings. Just getting busy Sunday morning. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Could care two, care less fucking game. Already hot. Already hot. It has been getting really warm. It was like 81, 82 degrees yesterday. Oh, it was wild. Crazy because like the rest of the world is under snow. and ice, and people are at the swimming pool. Crazy. I've only been here for 2 years. This is my second year here. I don't remember it being this warm. I do remember it being this warm in March. In a March, but February, I remember it was like still 50 degrees outside. Like in the early morning, it was like in the 60s all day, like 65, which is still pretty nice coming from where I'm coming from, which is not that much colder, but they're near the water before. Cold in the morning. It was always like 50 degrees. House was cold. I lived in an older house in California, that had a kitchens on there. HVAC was not up to not up to snuff. So heating and cooling was so. The thing about California that I do not miss is the utilities. Do not miss that. Yeah. So today is again, what we're doing right now is this is a single arm lat pull down. This is working out my inside. What we're really trying to use it for is really move in a full range of motion. I even really counting what I'm doing. I'm going by feel. 12 to 15 reps. This is more just for the stretch, warming up your joints and anything. A lot of people think that you need to do like run or do some cardiovascular exercise to warm up. You don't. If you just warm up doing the movements you're gonna do one or two exercises, very light, enough to warm up your joints. I honestly will say that's probably a better way to warm up your joints. In my opinion, me, I prefer to do some heavier of the accessory movements to warm up rather than the actual movement itself. Right? I'll do like still do like one or two warm up set. Meaning, I'm just, like if I'm doing bench, I'll start with like 35 dumbbells to the 55 before I get to my working set of 75 or 90. I'll do that. For warming up, I usually do like accessory movements for that, like let's get the general area warmed up and stretch. This one is not so much my attention. Blu-rays, famous by Olympic weightlifter, goes by the name of Lu Zhaozhan. And it's just a good way to get your shoulders warmed up and build up some of that medial delt and some trap strength and size. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, Google this guy. His body's kind of super bow-legged, but he's pretty jacked, but he's not like Arnold strong or Arnold big. But the way this man puts fucking weight over his head on like he does a clean and jerk, but instead of jerk, he squat jerks. So he basically does an overhead squat. So he has the barbell on his shoulders, presses it over, jump presses it and drops right underneath it. It's like fucking 450 pounds. And it's like, he weighs like 170 pounds or something, 108, like somewhere around there, 172 or something. And he just fucking stands it up. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Olympic weightlifting is super niche, but it's like It's like the perfect, if in my opinion, Olympic weightlifting, like the perfect balance, strength and athletic. Like you have to be athletic, strong, brave, crazy when you compete high level. And it's going good. Hopefully yours is going well, Cam. You're efficient. Just woke up not too long ago. I actually slept in. Not wanted to. Get in the workout in. Switched over to morning training. It's probably going to be better too when it gets really hot. I don't like working out when it's 100 degrees. It's my body just feels better in it. Working out when it's like 2 or something, 3. I used to work out in California. It was like 40 degrees in my old gym. Um, let's just say I never took my hoodie off. Um, but yeah, it's going good. It's going good. My sister-in-law's in town, so she's probably gonna get my little man out of bed. So could take the morning off a little bit. Um, you know, it's a shame though because she's so good with my son. But she's never gonna have kids of her own by choice, which is, in my opinion, a shame. And she says like shit like during dinner. Was it last the other night? She said shit like, "Oh, you know what? I just don't want kids. Everyone asks me about kids." And I was just like, I just remember listening to this thing, and I don't know if it was true. I don't know how true it was, but basically it was saying like over the women over the age of 30, it was almost 100% chance that they always regretted not having kids. So it was roughly about, I think it was like nowadays it's like 3 and 4 women over the age of 30 never have basically 100% of 3 out of 4 regret not having. It's like it was pretty sad. So when I saw that, I was like, that's pretty sad, dude. Kids aren't easy, you know. Not. It's like the most rewarding thing you could ever find human being. I don't see, children having children is, if you ask me, that's meaning of life is having children. When you think even biologically, a lot of our tendencies and our habits are all formed from mating rituals. Okay, this fucking movement, dude. This shit fucking gets you. Oh, you guys seen that new fucking? I don't know, that guy with the handlebar mustache, the redhead. I used to kind of. I think I followed him on Instagram, but lately I've been seeing some shit on TikTok about him being a fucking sexual predator. He changed his name, and he's been like abusing his children. Oh my god, these motherfuckers, man. That's why you got to be careful with people on the internet, man. Be careful, you know, because people like that, even if it's not all true, say it's 50% true, people that manipulate people, people that lie on the internet are. If you're willing to lie on the internet, you're definitely lying in real life. That's for sure, without a doubt. And the worst person to lie is yourself. So, 'cause, you're fucking gullible when it comes to yourself. All right, so that's all done. We're gonna do some pull-ups now, and we're gonna do some shoulder press. Couple, t- couple tips when it comes to shoulder press, y'all. Like, it's never about the weight, dude. Ego lifting will get you injured faster, and there is no faster way to lose your gains than being injured. I promise you that. So, lifting in the manner is safe. Same time, beating the fuck out of your muscles. Key. It's key. All right, so do shoulder press. Always sit down. You can do it standing. Like sitting down, I can get an extra rep or two. I can like brace against the bench, and then when you're trying to gain size overall, getting a slight little bit higher rep range, being able to control the weight a little bit more is always going to get you a little bit more gains. Not being able to do that, so do my shoulder press, hypertrophy training. Keep that in mind. So nice low that bar, that level is pretty low. It's usually people rest up here. I'm down here because you get a better slow my way down. Slow my way down. You technically don't need to lock off because that's mostly if you're trying to save your tricep, you can just stay from the lock. I need to go heavy here. Remember, there was the days where up 75s overhead. I was definitely not getting as low as I am now. We just hit a tip of the shoulder, but that's how also I injured my shoulder back in the day. So ego lifting, ego lifting. Over here, we're gonna do some pull-ups. When people don't push that away, reason why everything has a home. Like it was different. Like I used to help run a CrossFit, and I don't mind picking up after people, but if they're a guest in your own, I get underneath my skin a little bit. But people are oblivious. Hold them away. It could be common sense. But it is what it is. I'm feeling up. We keep going there, but we are doing chest to bars. Oh, for one more for 8. Sometimes some days you got it, some days you don't. Today is a day where I'm working out. Weight always about how the weight feels, not how heavy the weight is. We're gonna do some single leg Romanian deadlifts on top of this one. You don't suggest people do this with pulling motions. I'm not going super heavy today. It's already cooked. So we're gonna get whatever we get out of them. I'm hoping for three more sets of 8 of those chest to bars. And even if I have to break them up, like 4-4, probably what's gonna happen is gonna be 4-2-2s on them. Just because you can take breaks in between the sets in the same set. I mean, it's not gonna minimize your gains, but if anything, it's gonna give you more gains because you're getting more overall total volume. And that's like the key to working out. It's overall total volume. There's efficiencies to that, meaning if you're going super light and getting, you know, I would, it's like going super light and getting, let's say 100 reps versus going a little bit heavier around getting 80 reps. For this example, if that makes sense, that's going to give you a lot more gains going 80 reps and a little bit heavier than 100 reps, a little bit lighter. You feel me? But a good rep range is always between 8 and 15. In my opinion, if you're going to 20 reps range, you probably would get more bang for your buck going a little bit heavier. Getting your reps down to 15 or 12 is just going to get you more size, more overall strength. And from my experience, I was going to tell you something fucking different. I've been working out for 22 years. You know? But I am a very humble person. I'm always willing to learn something new. Okay. I actually felt really good with those 16 kgs. I wish I had a rock star. I don't. Forgot to buy some. My dream in life, if I ever had one sponsor ever, it would be Rockstar Energy. It's just because I am addicted to 3 months rock. Like I had one substance that I've abused since my sugar-free Rockstar. Now I drink a shit ton of Spark. We got shoulders again. I think we're just gonna go 30 pounds. Those 25 on the last set. Got start burning right quickly. So we'll just do 30s. And then we're gonna go straight back to pull-ups. Watch any of my workout streams. I'm a very big fan of supersets. Everything. We went push, and then hamstring is basically another pull. But doing the hamstring pull doesn't really much as doing the hamstring stuff before my lats. That's why it's kind of positioned that way, just for efficiency. Go 35. It's always about the slow, eccentric portion of the work movement. It's always going to give you the most bang. Nice deep stretch into the movements, muscles, nice and elastic, which will wear down on your joints a lot. I really wish I had a young age because My joints are not what they used to be. Part of the reason why I'm very gun shy with taking any type of TRT or any type of steroid or any kind. I'm super afraid of taking any of them because I don't think my joints can handle it. Seriously, like I'm generally worried about that because joint pain and bodybuilding are go hand in hand, hand in hand. Can you play my song? No, I cannot play your song, unfortunately. Um, but I'm sure if you tag it on the stream, maybe someone else can look it up. Um, oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, joint pain is a serious thing. Partly the reason why I took that year off of lifting. I didn't take a year off lifting. I just changed the way I lift, so it was didn't beat up my body as much. Didn't go as heavy. I did a lot more, a lot less. That's For example, I only did one chest exercise, one press movement. Now I do two, maybe three press movements. Now I'm adding more sets, more volume, more weight into your body. I experiment a little bit, see what your body can get away with. You just need to figure out how you're gonna know your limitations. I figured out mine. It only took me fucking 20 years to do that. Just a little bit longer. This one. Always do chest to bar on the pull-ups, guys. Do chest to bar. Just gonna make you way stronger. Gonna make your reps a lot less. It's just gonna make you that much stronger in the movement. So I at least suggest doing bar pull. Gay garage, eh? He has no neck. Gay garage. How's the garage gay? He's definitely homosexual. What if I am? What if I am? What difference does it make? You're saying straight males are out of shape? Are you just justifying the reason why you're not in my shape? You're just projecting your insecurities towards me? Because that's what it feels like to me. You'd be surprised how often a person or yourself you'll project your insecurities onto other people. My question is, how's my garage gay? Because I have a test. Garage. Whole neck thing though. My neck is slowly disappearing. My traps. I'm a fucking bulldog, dude. The moment I start lifting heavy, traps start. I love this garage. I've never had a garage in my entire life. Old house out. The garage was converted to a bedroom, attic. I've only lived here for it'll be 2 years in May. I got it in a place where I really like it. I can charge my car, lumber rack when I do build my project. I got a lot of projects I need to get started on. It's too hot. 3D printers are over there. all my gym equipment, all my bikes, my gay ass bikes. Took a spill on this bike the other, not see it, and did my ass out. My OLED monitors, 4K OLED. I got a fucking go kart, another 3D printer, Steam Decks, 800X 3D, 5080. You know, this garage is hella gay. That's me flexing. That's me being a little nudge flexing. A gay garage. 100 pound dumbbell, 75, 90, 100 pound. Hella gay. This shit's hella gay. Hella gay. Anywho, we got a set of these RDLs. RDLs too, really good. Want to stretch. Deep stretch. Deep stretch. Back to shoulder press. Like I said, guys, this is not nothing fancy, this workout. Really try to lift efficiently. What else? Now, satisfying or appreciate it. Thank you. Um, yeah, you guys are curious why, most people take Sundays off. My workout split, jumps. So it's 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off. So it's never on the same day every single week. And sometimes it goes 2 on, 2 off, 2 on. So I'll kind of go by feel. Um, It's just more efficient to not be on like Monday, I'm only doing this, or Tuesday, I'm only doing this. It's just more efficient to be more flexible because then, like, muscles a little more tired than usual. You're gonna, you can take more time off. It's just better that way. Plus, if you do you're splitting 5 days out of, you're one of those days, your one part of your muscles is gonna get more rest than the other. Just better to do a moving split. I don't know how you would explain that. Split, unconventional split. Let's just say this: I do the same workout for 2 days a week, or those 2 days that I do, and I just rotate the rest days to either one or two. All right, 35 pounds. Definitely could lift more if I wanted to, but I would definitely lose a lot of reps. I think this is our last set of pull-ups. Still doing chest to bar. Do chest to bar. If you can't do pull-ups yet, on the lat pull down, bring that pull down bar to your chest. Below the collarbone. It's just going to make you that much stronger overall on a pull up. Going to make you so much stronger. So if you can do like, let's say you can do 4 chest to bar pull ups, you're probably going to be easy for 10 normal pull ups. Probably. At least 8. You are right, dude. My neck is really starting to disappear. I don't even do any trap workout. I don't do shrugs. I don't do any. The only thing I do for my traps is my loo raises where I warm up. Those are literally 15-pound weights that I do for 3 sets of 15. That's it. I do it 2 to 3 times a week when we split, but we're gonna go extended four. You can break up your set. I got another two there. Break it up. Get four. Volume. My grip is a huge issue for me when it comes to these pull-ups. Should be wearing grips. I'm too lazy to do that. An actual 1 or 2 reps is, you know, I'm not worried about an actual 2 reps. What's up, Christian? Gorilla push-ups? Another one. Thanks, Jed. You too, man. Oh, gorilla push-up. What is a gorilla push-up? Always, it's the most working out is been doing since I was 16. It'll be 23 years consistently. And there's been some times in my life where I took like months off, injury or things, but for the most part, I've been pretty consistent. Most of the time, I've only had a home gym since COVID. Home gym thing is a relatively new thing for me. Yeah, I had some weights and some exercise equipment in the past. Never like a home gym. Never like this. Fucking different fucking exercise in here, like runner, rower, two bikes, and all tons my wife. She never fucking uses. Could have saw that one coming. But yeah, I love all this old equipment to train people on my yeah the COVID lockdown. So I started getting a bunch of equipment. Paid for itself. Like hand over. Yeah, it's been a really good investment. Really good investment. Paid for itself. A long time ago. Paid for it all 6 months or something. And it was equipment. I didn't buy it for to use it. I bought it to my other business. This one right here. I make things, attachments for it. It's a pretty good bike, but it's a super popular bike. And a lot of people have been messaging me about, you know, bits and bobs for it. And then like, well, I can't, it's really hard to make something like pictures and measurements of other people. I just fucking bought. I just bought one. Soup shop. What do you mean? Just easy. Oof, dehydrated. We got one more set of shoulders, one more set of pull ups, probably two more sets of RDLs. And then we got some rows, more flies. We're gonna finish off with two different types of biceps. I think two, maybe just one. We feel definitely need to get some supinate pull ups in this week. Probably will do that later in the day. I think I'll be able to perform very well because those bar pull ups, it just takes so much out of me. All done with shoulders. I probably could get away with doing another set. An exercise, be like bell overhead press. Today is not the day. Maybe I'll switch up my split. I go one on, one off, one on, one off. No, that's just because I do that. 3 days off of my. I only want to keep it like 1 to 2 maximum. Yeah. So maybe I'll have to change my movements up a little bit. Maybe put my pull days. I'll just switch that. Do no extra pulling. Yeah. Next cycle on Tuesday, we'll do hamstrings and see. Losing already. All right, we got three more. Last one. That's it. It's just, it's not even like muscle like burn. It's just straight up nothing. Like you pull zero energy in the muscle. You want to get good at muscle ups, I do chest to bar. In fact, I think 24, the most muscle ups I've done unbroken. My hands ripped, by the way, when I did that. The skin off my hand, which is always fun. Or, or par, CrossFit. For those that are curious about CrossFit, like much fun, you gotta think about it this way. If you like weightlifting, like moving weights, it's enjoyable. a solo sport. Well, you go to the gym with your buddies there. Usually, but most of the time, you're going to be by yourself. You're only really competing with yourself. And the only time you're actually going to be competing is if you do like what do you even consider bodybuilding competing, lifting contest, strength contest. Only time you're really competing. In CrossFit, you're doing that like every fucking workout. You're usually competing with other people all the fucking time. And it's just, you know, more fun to do things with more people. It's just more fun. People that know great sauce. It's just more fun to work out with more people. And the more miserable it can be, the more miserable the people you are working out with you brings that it brings people closer to each other. CrossFit friends are probably my friends that fucking because he went through like the most brutal fucking workouts together. What where your hands are ripping, boys throwing up, be miserable. It's like been through the trenches with them, and when you're do shit like that with people, it brings you guys a lot closer. I think that's the reason why CrossFit phenomenon. And it's all right. So we're done with major groups. It's now we got that's a lie. We have some rows to do, so we're gonna do some rows. We're gonna do rows and some shoulder accessory. Maybe we'll do rows, train to biceps, and the shoulder. We're gonna start with these rows. Even if I wasn't streaming, this will be close to an hour. Long workout. The easy route would do the incline rows. Oh. Yes, you can play you can be a gamer and workout, guys. Honestly, anyone has the mentality for working out. It's honestly gamers if you already understand the grind. You know, you understand what it means to get grind through a grain game, and that's exactly what a workout is. It's just grinding through it. I promise you, at least 40% of the time, you don't want to be doing this shit. You still fucking do game, BGs and shit. Especially if you played old school Final Fantasy 7. Circle for fucking 3 hours just to level up to beat a boss. Much harder. But yeah, I love it. Greatest car ever. That's coming from a guy who's owned a Mercedes. Every other car I owned was C250, 2014 C250. He's love that car. That um, a Tacoma should be for. Oh, it wasn't my car, but my dad let me borrow his Tundra for a while. So those are my experiences with cars, and there's no comparison. No comparison. It's just it's like driving in a video game. Like the car just it's a beautiful car. This is the dual motor long range, not very fast, very comfortable. Only problem is if you have to go long distances, you're gonna an extra 30 minutes every time you have to road trip. Have to charge every 2 to 3 hours, which is bad for a long trip. And it breaks it up a bit. Nice. Your back doesn't bug you as much. Legs don't get as tired. Because you're in a car, man. You can go 4 or 5 easy. No stops. With Tesla, you have to stop. It's different. It's different. I definitely like it. It says 270. But it's a steal, yeah. You got a good price. For the COVID, for 2024, dude. Tesla. I bought mine in 2021. I lost my ass on mine, but all good. I don't regret it. It is what it is. You know, I needed a car, so I bought it. Regrets. Yeah, good. It's good. Honestly, I don't understand. Like, if you're not driving long distances frequently, like you're going cross states or something like that, I understand why everyone is not driving it, especially because they're so cheap now. Especially if you buy an older one. Actually, was yeah, I wanted to get a Cybertruck, but I ended up just getting a regular truck just because it made more sense because I didn't want to be tied to two batteries. I felt like you need to have a gas power. I think it's important because especially you got kids, you just can't rely on. And I couldn't imagine having to fucking in charge all the time. What am I doing? I'm doing rows. Speaking of my son, I think so. I'm gonna do this set and this stream. It's gonna be it for you guys. We're not gonna be working out tomorrow. We're gonna take tomorrow off. We're gonna work out Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be chest. Usually it's chest and quads and like legs. I mean, and we're gonna do RDLs that day. We're gonna mix it up. So basically, everything else we did today, we're gonna do on. It gives us one full day break. Simon is going to stop making robots. Yeah, we'll see how well that goes. Hopefully, it goes well. Well, the shop has been robots the whole mixed into humans. I don't know what people because they're humanoid now that they're humanoid robotics. It doesn't mean anything. They've always used robots just because they're not humanoid. They're not. There's robots everywhere. I don't know. We're arguing semantics. But anywho, yeah, highly recommend a Tesla if you can afford it. If you live in a place where um, electricity is cheap, Arizona, for 14 cents per kilowatt home, it's you know full charge from 40 to 80% on my car, which is something I normally do. Only cost me like $2.50. That gets me to like Phoenix and back. It's so much cheaper than gas in Arizona. Yeah, you do have to deal with batteries if they do fail. They will. It's the same price as like we getting an engine rebuilt. Let's say 10,000 for new batteries, right? Let's just say 10,000. My wife's old car, Hyundai Sonata, its engine blew up after 100,000 miles. Guess how much that engine? $10,000. So you see the difference. There's just less maintenance. You don't change the oil or anything. Robot taxis is mapping at now. Yeah, you gotta go and want to be in SF. Fuck SF. SF is garbage, dude. I hate San Francisco. It's not like San Francisco I grew up in because it's just so much fucking homeless people. So many fucking crazy what the fuck they're doing to that. Fucking a shame. I used to work by Richmond too. It's wild. It's wild. The best way they call it, it's like suicide by kindness. Stupid if you ask me. Glad not to be there anymore. And not, I haven't seen one fucking homeless. I know Phoenix has a lot of homeless people, but not in the area I live. There are no homeless fucking people. No homeless people. No halfway houses. None of that shit. These motherfuckers down the street all tweaked out and shit. Fucking lugging boulders over their shoulders while riding bikes. What the fuck is going on here, man? Crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to see that shit. I love it, dude. Love it. Anywho, I'm gonna stop ranting. My workout is done. See you guys on Tuesday. Peace.